Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday morning and I have some great news. I have been testing my reusable canning lids from Harvest Guard and from Tattler, and I'm so happy because so far I've only had one jar fail, and I'm pretty sure that was just because of siphoning and the stuff came up and over the rim and just got stuck there, so I wasn't able to seal. Either way, I'm just gonna use that jar for dinner tonight. Not a big deal. I'm probably gonna make some cornbread and chili. We shall see. But I'm so happy. And I was so nervous because I know beans are my favorite thing to can so far. Like, I love canning beans. I don't know what it is. Maybe because we use a lot and they taste so good. But I've only ever done pinto beans. These are black beans. So they're very small black beans. They look like that. This is a quart jar, and then I did 3 pint-sized jars. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so excited. Anyway, they are a plastic rim with a little gasket or rubber seal, and they are a little different from regular canning lids. I'm just very happy to have success with them. And so I did my beans. I did 2, 4, 6 quarts and 3 pints. The 7th quart is what didn't work, but it's fine. We'll just use it. The only thing, I guess it's like it's not a bad thing. It's not a con as far as pros and cons go, but there's like, they have their label and their branding stuff is here on both of them. So this is the Tattler lid. It says Tattler, then it has all this other stuff. And then this one is the Harvest Guard, and also it has its branding on there, right? And they have this wide rim on the wide mouth, and then it's a smaller rim on the regular mouth. And I guess it makes me more aware of what my lid looks like, because on the metal lids, I just kind of like, you know, write whatever it is and call it a day, because when you're doing a lot, it's not that it's hard to make it pretty, it's just unnecessary, I guess. I just go through cursive write the name of what it is and I put the date. But with these, it makes me kind of get a little more clear with my writing, so I'll print it on the rim. And I've come to the conclusion that I do care about how these sit if I'm gonna be writing them in a similar area, because I kind of use the guide of what the branding says. I use the branding as a guide to write my information. And so since they're so white, when you look at them from the top, you can see the writing on the lid. And I kind of feel like it bothers my eyeballs if it's not the same on each lid. So that could just be personal problem. But either way, I'm gonna write what it is and then write what it is and put these away. And that's my favorite part. My favorite part is putting the jars on the shelves. It makes me so happy. And then I'll rearrange while I'm down there, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So my birthday was in November, right? And I didn't tell nobody. I don't know. I just don't tell a lot of people. I celebrate with my little family here at the house, and some of my friends knew and stuff, but I don't know. I don't really push my birthday. Anyway, this year though, with canning being like my new love, when the hubby and I are gonna have a joint party in January. So whenever we have our joint party and people are like, what do you want for your birthday? Oh, I'm gonna give them an Amazon like wish list. I want the jars, I want herbs, I want seasonings, I want all the things. And I have a whole list created. Like, I ain't got no shame in my game these days. I want supplies for canning, and I'm excited to push that because I love all of the things, you know, like I want all of it. I want all of it. I want my canning pantry stocked and full. I want my regular overflow grocery products to be homemade scratch products. I want an apothecary. Like, I want all the things. I want to know the science behind herbs. I want to know medicinal uses, you know, nutrient benefits. I want to know everything. My brain is just like all about whatever this is. So anyway, I'm going to go downstairs and put all these things up. Today's Thursday. It's going to be a busy day, and I know I'm going to be exhausted after the gym. I went to sleep at like 2:30 this morning because you know, it's a process, and I did it after dinner and everybody was asleep, and so I could get through it without, you know, people. And so I'm tired. actually. Got the kids up and off to school. I let Boogie sleep in and I drove him to school today. Usually he's up at 5:30 and I'm like, I can use that extra 30 minutes. I mean, I could use that extra hour. So we slept in an hour. Gotta get stuff done. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I did some super quick rearranging. I put a lot of the sweets into this cabinet here. I didn't put the pineapple in there because I'm actually about to do 6 more pineapple, and there's a possibility I might go pick up some more. We love pineapple. We can go through one of these easy in a day. I'm thinking I might pick up a few more. So I did leave the rest of this space for the pineapple, but I moved a lot of the other sweets and stuff in here. I have the cranberry sauce, which is amazing. That is a year-round item for us for sure. It's delicious. And then cinnamon apples, peaches, grapefruit I'm about to add to because I have 6 more bags. Then some oranges, sweet potatoes, and our rendered fats and butter, ghee, and stuff like that is up there. I'm very excited to make room because that means more goodies. So yesterday I made a pasta with our homemade tomato sauce, our whole canned tomatoes, our canned mushrooms, and the pasta that I canned some time ago. It was an amazing meal. Absolutely delicious. So that made me very happy because to actually try the items and see how awesome they are was a definite plus. So made some room. Now it is time to go get ready for the gym. Well, guys, I literally had every intention of going to the gym today. But the Lord Jesus said, no, not today, because you have to prioritize preserving food for your family. So here's all the things. The total of my receipt, or the savings on my receipt, was $77.77. But that's because all of the tags were majority clearance tags. So I got $77.77 savings from sale prices, not including clearance prices, which were magical and amazing. I thought I had a class at 10:30. Turns out it's 10 o'clock. So I went in there to kill some time till the next class, which started at 11. And I thought I was gonna have like 15 minutes to run in, you know, just look around real quick, grab some pineapples and grapefruit and call it a day, and then go next door and go to the gym. Well, no. There was a ton of stuff that I just could not pass up because it's stuff that we eat and I could put on my canning shelves. I am now gonna go home and not be lazy. I'm actually going home to go work, and I know that I will be hungry in a little bit, so I was even able to get a salad kit on clearance. They had some really cool like fruit kits with caramel and green apples, red apples, cheese, 2 types of cheeses, and some like sausage or something. I was like, these whole trays were only $2.80. So what does that look like to me? That looks like the kids are getting out early tomorrow for the holidays, and in that one kit I see after school snacks, I see apple pie, I see all this stuff for $2.80. So I picked up several of those. The chicken was 49 cents a pound for whole chickens, so I got 7-pound chickens for $3.20, which is awesome because chicken out here has been ridiculous when it comes to drumsticks, chicken breasts, chicken thighs, anything. It's like ridiculous. So to get them for $3, get a whole chicken. Now what does a whole chicken mean to me? It means chicken, it means chicken broth, and it means bone broth. I'm gonna get max product for my $3, which is just amazing. The only thing I'm gonna have to pay for is jars because I don't have enough quart jars, so I think I'm gonna have to go get some. I got a ton of mushrooms. I got some more pineapple. I got some grapefruit. I got some greens for everyday use. I found packs of ground beef for 99 cents. I mean, y'all. And I even got the kids some donuts, okay? A big box of donuts for $2. Y'all, home canned mushrooms are delicious. So good. And that broth, when I opened up our mushrooms yesterday to make our pasta, I just drank the broth to see what it tasted like. Oh, man, you warm that up, put it, oh my goodness, you just throw it into whatever you're cooking. Oh, that broth is so good. And then the mushrooms are so good. Oh, he's so good. All of it was magical. So yeah, no gym, but I'm gonna go to work. I can't go to the gym because I gotta go to work. And instead of making money, I'm saving money. Anyway, it just like, it just tickles me that, you know, this is a thing that I'm good at. And I love it. Okay, so here's my plan. I know peeling all of the grapefruit is gonna be a process. And I know it's gonna take quite a bit of time. Same goes for the pineapple. So I think I'm going to do all of the mushrooms first because I can wash, cut, pre-cook, and do all that stuff fast, and it can actually process while I work on the grapefruit and the limes and stuff. It's 12:35 right now. I have to go pick up some tomatoes from a friend of mine here in our community. They have a garden, like a big farm garden, and she said she has a ton of tomatoes, or not a ton, but she says she has a lot of tomatoes that they won't get through. So I'm gonna go pick up those tomatoes so that I can make some more tomato sauce for pasta sauces or whatever we need it for. And then I'm gonna give her some and see, I don't know how much we can get done today. So 12:35, I'm probably gonna take this stuff up, get a little snack, and so we'll see how everything goes, because you know, time flies when you're trying to actually get a lot done. Okay, woo, this is a lot of work. There are a lot of tomatoes here. They're getting ready to pull their tomato plants out of the ground or out of the garden. And these are just gonna all go to waste. They sell at farmers markets and stuff, and that's over with. And they weren't gonna be able to sell these. So they said, come and get whatever you want. We were pulling these off of all of the tomato plants. If the hubby wants some more, they said for him to go back tomorrow and pull them off because they're going out of town, and I just went and got this. If we can use more, then we will go back and get some more. The hubby's gonna do some fried green tomatoes tonight, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to stick with the order that I had already, working on the mushrooms and stuff first, and then I'll worry about these another day because it's a lot longer process. I'm gonna do some research into canning chow chow and see what I can come up with for that, and see if any of this comes in handy for that. And yeah, I'm gonna get started for today. guys, good morning. It is Friday morning. Wow, talk about a crazy sleep situation. So I had a good thing going, right? And then yesterday, our friend came over and brought two of his kiddos because one of his kiddos was having a Girl Scouts meeting at the house. So her mother stayed there with her and they came over. They were out looking at Christmas lights and then they stopped by because they knew we had the hot chocolate bar and they could pass some time here. It was really cute to have them here, but that halted the boys going out to go drive because they're practicing driving. So that kind of pushed dinner back a little bit. So I wound up going to sleep at like 2:30 in the morning, woke up at 5:30 for Boogie to go to school. Came back, got the other boys up, went back to sleep at 7-ish, woke up at 10:30. I'm like, oh my God, my head was killing me. I think it's because I hadn't had my coffee yet. I was like, I need to get up, take a shower, and just start fresh. So it is 12:30. I have slow motioned my way into being alive. And I'm about to make some coffee. But first, before I do that, actually, I might set up my coffee to start brewing. And then I'll show you guys the jars from yesterday. They're so beautiful. This canning process is amazing. But I'm going to make my coffee really quick and then I'll show you the jars. Okay, so last night I was able to wash the mushrooms and get them all nice and pretty. They are all cleaned up. Look at how gorgeous that is. I absolutely love canning mushrooms because we enjoy eating mushrooms, but they did seal, which was very exciting. I didn't have any fail from the mushrooms, and I am about to clean and wash up and remove the lids from the grapefruit. Hopefully we didn't have any fail on those as well. If they did, I can just put them into a bowl that I already have some grapefruit in the refrigerator and we can just eat that. I can't decide if I like how I feel about having to reduce the height of the product on here because they say that in order to have less fails, that you have to give it more headspace to work with. And I just don't know how I feel about that. I like having my jars packed with food. So we shall see. We shall see. But I'm going to clean these up, get my coffee, and get started. I have packages to get ready for the post office because today is Friday, and I want to make sure that everybody's packages goes out today. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing.
I think they know what water is. They want it, I think.
This is what we, this is enchiladas, tacos, quesadillas, dinner.
The heck? That was the other gray one.
Water. Water. Oh God. Oh God.
The red one's like, hey,
Yeah.
get out of my way.
Yep. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Yesterday was a really good chill day. We cleaned up a little bit. Our friends came over. We had dinner, ate some pie. But today is Sunday, and today is going to be a work day. The hubby made me some oatmeal and some coffee, but he's actually going out right now with the boys to go harvest those roosters. Quick summary about how we got the roosters. So a friend of a friend, our friend here in the neighborhood, she raises chickens and she sells eggs and stuff just like we do. And they contacted her to see if she wanted the roosters. She said no, she couldn't take them in or take them on, so to contact us, and they did. They got a hold of us, and they said that they were trying to get together a group of people to harvest the roosters together, and plans didn't work out, so it was just the one guy, and he actually wasn't ready for them yet, didn't realize they were coming at that time. So he ended up with 15 roosters, nowhere to put them, nothing to feed them with, nothing to, maintain them for however long up until he was ready to harvest them. And he asked us if we wanted to go ahead and just take them, and that he would bring them over and it would be for free and we wouldn't have to worry about anything, just drop them off. Perfect timing, because today was already planned to do these chickens. So the hubby's like, yeah, we'll just get them done tomorrow, get everything harvested, whatever. We're literally gonna have 15 roosters worth of meat and amazing broth. So if you think chicken broth is good, guys, rooster broth, my goodness, is amazing. Anyway, so that's what we're doing today. It's gonna be a busy day. We were supposed to go to my son's girlfriend's parents' house, so his in-laws' house, because they've been together for years. But they had some health issues with their dog who had to get emergency surgery and all that, so plans are canceled. He might stop by today, so y'all might get to see him. He's so grown, and she's so grown, and she just graduated from college. I'm gonna try to hustle, eat my oatmeal, drink a little bit of coffee, get my Merry Christmas music going, and then we're all gonna be working. The hubby is going to try to time lapse outside. Steven, remind your dad to record outside, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Time lapse.
Yes, ma'am.
To time lapse a little bit of what they're doing, because it's crazy. We were telling our friends yesterday that they're like, so what are you gonna do? And we were explaining it to them. They're like, no. No. It's so eye-opening to harvest your own food, because you realize where this food is coming from. Like, it's an actual life that has to be taken to feed you your chicken nuggets, to feed you your drumsticks, to feed you your wings, to feed you your burgers, to feed you your stuff. And then whenever you leave a restaurant table and you see these children that don't eat all of their food and just it all goes to waste, it's like, dude, like, you realize something had to die to be on that plate. Like it's dead. It died to nourish your body, and it's on that plate. So it's very eye-opening. We harvest our own food. We're able to do it because it's almost like a clean kill, just like you would if you were going hunting. You're going to utilize every part of that animal and maximize its value to you, aside from just making industries and companies and all these brands rich, because they're doing it and you're making them rich by wasting product, and they just don't even care. They can mass produce it. Anyway, off my soapbox. My hair is crazy. I just woke up, so I look great, but it's okay because we're working today, so it's okay. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna scarf down my oatmeal, drink my coffee to be energized, and then get these chickens going so they can start being ready to shred by the time they start bringing in them roosters. Currently 4:30 in the evening, and I'm finally done with the tomatoes. They are now cooking. I'm gonna let them boil for a little bit, but they are looking so beautiful. So all I did was slice them into quarters. I boiled them and ran them through a juicer. And then the parts that I couldn't get the juice out of, I ran it through a strainer and a screen strainer and just kind of pushed out the fluid with my ladle like I do with my cranberry juice concentrate. And it worked. I mean, this tomato sauce is smooth and beautiful. Of course, it's a process. I guess tomatoes always are, no matter what way you kind of try to do them. But I'm about to let this boil up. And then after that, I'm gonna be processing it. I'm gonna pressure can it just because using the pressure canner elevates the heat to the level where we can kill the botulism potential. Not to say that, you know, it's a fearful thing, but just to be on the safe side. I have a pressure canner. I have an All-American 925. It can hold quite a few pints, just about as many as my big tamal pot with the water bath canning. So I'm just gonna do pressure canning. It's a 20-minute canning process, but there is a build-up time, there is a steam release time, and there's also a cool down time. So it's a lot longer than 20 minutes. I'm just gonna do that really quick. Well, not really quick. That's what I'm gonna do next. And I have the broth simmering over there. The hubby and the boys are almost done cleaning the 15 roosters, and the chicken is already shredded in a big metal bowl over there. And my oldest is headed over here with his girlfriend and their pup. And so I'm excited. It's gonna be a great evening, and hopefully everything goes fairly smooth. Okay, so the hubby and the boys are back inside, and we have roosters. So I am about to throw these into the roasting pan and get them going. He saved the feet for me so I can throw them into the broth. This is gonna be delicious. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I know I literally have the best husband ever. So I was kind of stressing because I'm like, I'm not gonna have enough jars. I haven't gone to the store to buy more jars. I need more jars. And I have several quart jars downstairs, but we have 15 roosters and we had 4 chickens, and I have all this tomato sauce, and I'm trying to use up all of my small like jelly jars. And I'm like, this isn't gonna be enough. And so I was starting to stress. My oldest is on his way. I asked him to stop, but he has a Cash App card and I don't have Cash App. So I was gonna ask him to stop and pick some up, and the hubby overheard. And then he came inside and brought me something. It's part of my Christmas present, but it's so cool. Let me show you. Hold on. He said, you making videos? I said, yeah. He goes, why? I said, because I'm showing off. But look what he just came in with. OMG. You love me. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I'm at 0. I gotta hurry up. I'll show you. I'll come back and show you in a second. Okay, guys, I think that is pretty much it for this video. I'm going to end it out here, or otherwise this is going to be a very long video, and I don't think any of you have time for that. So if you enjoyed, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what new life journeys you are taking on. If you think anyone else will enjoy this content, go ahead and give it a nice share to your friends and family. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Also hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos whenever we post, and there's a lot more to come. Also, don't forget you can follow me on Instagram at the Bates House or hashtag Bates House, pretty much anything, and we will be there. But for now, guys, that is it for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.